Gnong Ping 360 gondolas are going to take us up a mountain to a very special part. Let's check it out. Okay, let's talk about how to get there from the Kowloon district where the airline puts us most of the time. The Tim Cha Sui station has 4 entrances peppered throughout the Kowloon district. You're never too far away from one. Just remember which one you entered from for your return. Your first step is to stop at an ATM. If you didn't buy your ticket online, link in the description, you can buy one at the base of the Gnong Ping 360 using cash. Next, you're going to buy and load an octopus card with around 65 to 75 Hong Kong dollars. The total Hong Kong dollars I withdrew for the day was 400, just to be safe. Once you've loaded your card, take it to the platform escalators where you'll scan it and be allowed down to the trains. You're going to hop on the red line headed in the direction of Tsuan Wan Station. Every train has LED real-time maps to guide you along the way. At Lai King Station, hop off and walk across the platform to the orange line, direction Tung Chung. Tung Chung Station is the last on the line, so you can't miss it. Once you walk up to street level, you'll be in the Fountains Plaza. Walk past the fountains and bear to the right. The Gnong Ping 360 platform is just at the top of the escalator. Well, that was a coup. I just got on the Gnong Ping 360 gondola, the crystal gondola with no floor. I got on solo. Now, ordinarily, this is like a $175 ticket to do a solo Gnong Ping 360 crystal bottom gondola, but they just put me on this alone. This is so cool. So what we're doing today is we're taking this gondola up the mountains, just pretty close to the Hong Kong airport, and we're going to check out, again, like another cultural center here. I'm going to leave it to a bit of a surprise, but yeah, this is fantastic. The views are stellar. Alright, so we got a solo gondola on the Gnong Ping 360 in Hong Kong, China. And over my shoulder, I don't know if you can see it, is where we're headed. It's a very special park, much like the Taoist temples in Guangzhou, China. But this time, instead of a Taoist park, this one is a Buddhist park. Okay, so we've arrived at the top of the gondola ride. This is the Gnong Ping Park at the top of the Gnong Ping 360 gondola, and I can truthfully say that this is a lot more commercialized than the Taoist temple at Guangzhou. There are gift shops galore. There's a Starbucks coffee. I wouldn't be shocked if I see a smash burger or something like that here. Now, this is a Buddhist park versus the Taoist park in Guangzhou. So, so I got people that want me to be their photographer, apparently. But we're going to take a look at what's going on with this Buddha, and then there's also a Buddhist temple we're going to take a look at here shortly. Alright, we are in the plaza of the Po Lin Monastery, and it sounds fancy. The provenance of the Po Lin Monastery goes as far back as 1985. So, if you're looking for the true traditional and historic China, this is not it. But it is a very beautiful park that has been created in the mountain islands of Hong Kong. And you take the 360 gondola up here. The views are breathtaking, but this is a lot more commercialized than the Guangzhou Taoist temples are. Now, if you do come to Hong Kong and you want to see the Taoist temples at Guangzhou, you need a visa because Guangzhou is considered mainland China, even though it's essentially the Fort Lauderdale to Miami, as Guangzhou is to Hong Kong. So it's a different world. It's mainland China, so getting there might be a little bit more of a problem. But this is very beautiful. This is definitely worth the visit. So I am standing in front of what is the Buddhist equivalent of the Christian or Catholic, the Savior of Rio de Janeiro. This is the world's largest Buddha at the top of the Po Ling Monastery park is really what it is. And from here you have a beautiful view of the surrounding areas, although here we're kind of surrounded by trees and whatnot. But if we go around to this side, this is the pretty view here. I'm exhausted. The end of a short afternoon, actually, with a lot of exercise. Climbing the Buddha stairs took a lot of energy out of me, and it was, again, of course, kind of hot. It's the Miami of China, Hong Kong. Just enjoying this very placid gondola ride back down to the subway to get me back to the hotel, and yeah, just enjoying this awesome view by myself. Private gondola, just relaxing, floating. This is different from flying in 747 because there are no jet sounds. This is like you're flying. All right, signing off from Hong Kong. We'll see you in the next destination.